Hi, my name is Sarah Macmillan, and you've reached my YouTube channel, Play Hard to Get Ladies. And you might wonder, why is she encouraging women to play games? Well, in answering that question, I'm going to say a little bit about myself. I am 43 years old. I have never been married and never had any children, although I wanted those things. But I did not do what it took to get those things, and I take full responsibility for that. And a little bit more about me. I am also, as y'all can see, African American. A lot of people say we are the least likely to get married. And I hear this, but I also want to say we also have some issues within our culture that contributes to that has a lot to do with us in the way we date. But I feel personally, just giving a little bit more history about me, I am educated. I have a college degree. I went to the University of Southern Illinois, Carbondale, and I also been in the military. I was in the Air Force. And when I discovered a book years ago called The Rules, in my opinion, when I discovered the book, I would do them and then I wouldn't do them. I did them and I didn't do them. But what caused me to be single is because I did not play hard to get. Just narrowing down the real reason, I made it too easy when I was dating. I made myself too available. I gave out way too much information in the beginning of the relationship. I stayed on the phone way too long. I can go on and on and on. But just to narrow it down, when I discovered that book, I was quite shocked. And I'm going to reveal to you all the original rules and for the videos, because I'm going to continue doing these videos, because I personally feel that hopefully someone can look at these videos and change. Women, I don't care what anyone says, men like a challenge, and that's what the rules girls say so definitively. They say it throughout the book, and you got to be a challenge to them. That's why they like to play sports. As you all know, tomorrow, because today is January 31st of 2015, tomorrow is Super Bowl, which is February the 1st, 2015. And let me tell you, every man I know will be glued to that TV because they absolutely enjoy football. They pretend like they don't, but they do. You better know where they at on Sunday. They watching the football game. And football is not the type of, it's a contact sport that is very difficult. So they don't want somebody so easy. They take that for granted. They don't sit around and watch. I'm not going to put any sports down, so I'm not going to mention any. They don't sit around and watch the easy sports. They watch the sports that are quite challenging. So just going into my subject of introducing my channel, one of the things about my channel, I am encouraging women to play hard to get. I am encouraging women to hold back. I am encouraging women to get off the phone. I am, in at least less than 20 minutes. 10 minutes is really what the rules girls say, but at least less than 20 minutes. I am encouraging women not to accept dates on the same night they're asked. I am encouraging women not to fly to the town to meet a guy they met online. I am encouraging that. That's what this book, that's what my channel is about, to encourage you to play hard to get. And if the man is not willing to follow those guidelines, then he ain't the one for you. But let's move on. The one that I keep bragging about, the book that was given to me when I was 26 in the military, called The Rules. Now the latest one that they came out with is called Not Your Mother's Rules. This book was written by Fein and Sherrie Schneider. They have a series of books that they've written, and I really encourage women to get this book, because this book really has some wonderful information in it that will keep you on track when it comes to playing hard to get, because you really do need to play hard to get. And the next one, of course, our all-time favorite, our greatest comedian in the world. I just love Steve Harvey. I love all of his shows. I love everything he does. It's called Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man by Steve Harvey. This is the next book I encourage women to get, definitely, because this book is from a man's point of view, and he's saying the same thing that the rules girl, they're not saying the exact same thing. The rules girl is giving you specific instructions on what to do. Steve is saying only one thing he mentions, and I'll mention this in other videos that I make as well, he does give the rule that 90 days before you have sex with them. And I think that's a pretty good rule, ladies. And that shows that you're not that easy to get, and that playing hard to get. But I really like this book, and I really like Steve Harvey, and he really is looking out for women when he wrote this book. So I like that one. The next book, and this one right here created just a rage back in, I don't know, was it the 90s when this book came out? I read it every so often myself because I really like it too. It's called He's Just Not That Into You. This book was written, and the guy did get a lot of slack, but everything he says in this book, and I love the movie. I've watched the movie so many times. The movie just really shows that when you if a man, this guy is just bold. This is one to read that actually when I read it, I was like, wow, in your face, down your throat. He just not that into you. I mean, really and truly, this is a strong book too. But I want to just kind of introduce those 3 books. This YouTube channel is not to put anyone down. It's not to hurt anyone's feelings. It's not to offend anyone. The YouTube channel I created, Play Hard to Get Ladies, is for you all to look at your dating patterns and see why you're having so many failed relationships. I have had so many of them. And I'm growing with you all. I am growing and learning myself. But I can tell you all the times I did follow Sherrie and Ellen's rules. Every time I followed this book, they have other series too, other books as well, but it all has pretty much the same type of rules. Every time I've done that, I've always gotten positive results. As a matter of fact, I have to tell this quick story. I dated a guy that I met online years ago. When I followed the rules, he was after me like white on rice. Do you hear me? He sent me flowers on my birthday, on Valentine's. He took me out. He flew to my part of Florida. Actually, I'm from Florida, from his part of Florida, and he courted me. But when I stopped following those rules, he lost interest. I was becoming a bore. Matter of fact, the man stopped calling me. He would only text me. Before he was calling my phone, he blew my phone up. So these rules work, ladies. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to end this video. I will follow up with another video tomorrow on the Super Bowl day. I'm hoping I don't get too much slack because I've read some people who've made books about the rules, and let me tell you, my feelings were hurt after reading some of that stuff. So y'all go easy on me. But anyhow, I am going to end it by saying thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, Play Hard to Get Ladies. My name is Sarah McMillian. Thank you.